Here we are. Back again. Back again. I think Raven's fucking shedding. I think Raven's in shed. We checked. She's been in her hide for 5 days now. I did feed her Saturday. So 4 of them days, I figured were definitely her digesting, but I'm coming to the realization I think that she's actually going into shed. I'll probably take her out anyway. I know there's a big controversy. Don't take your snakes out when they're in shed, but you might as well, if you're going to have snakes 25, 30 years, you don't think that there's going to be a time that you're going to have to mess with them when they're in blue or when they're shedding. Not like in the middle of, like, right in, like, when the skin's coming off. But there are going to be times that you're going to need to mess with your animals when they're in blue and they're in shed. And yes, I'm still all for introducing them to many different situations. Not all at once, but over a period of time. And that's why I still take my snakes out when they're in blue, whether I know for a fact that they're in shed or whatever. I still take them out. Might not have them out for like a handling session, but I still take them out because I want them to be used to being handled in all different situations, because there is going to be a time. I mean, what happens if you're moving and your snakes are in blue? You're gonna be like, oh no, we'll just move next week. I mean, come on, I'm saying there are definitely gonna be times that you're gonna have to interact with them when they're in shed. I've had snakes pee or poop right, before they actually shed their skin, but they're in shed, some stage of shed, and still cleaned them. I don't leave them alone. I can't do that. I clean my snakes no matter what. If they're in blue, they're in shed, it doesn't matter. Some sort of stage of shed, I'm still taking my snakes out to clean them. And that's why, I understand, yes, there are some snakes that don't do good with handling, period, let alone when they're in blue. But you still ought to introduce that to them every once in a while. Not to get it to like it's the norm, but at least so realize, oh, okay, I'm being handled while I'm in shed. I really don't like it, but it's not a big deal. Because you are going to have situations that no matter what, you're going to have to deal with your snakes in some sort of, mood. You know? But, and again, I see people are still moving their snakes to feed them. I see somebody on Instagram had, showing off their Boas eating, and I get it. They're excited because they're some of the first meals with them and all that, but don't move your snakes. People, if you're fucking so scared about feeding your animals in their enclosure because you're worried about getting bit and shit, you probably shouldn't have snakes. Honestly. Because if you're going to go and start doing stuff wrong because you're worried about getting bit, you don't deserve to be in this hobby. Getting bit is just part of it. Yes, I don't get bit, and I honestly don't think I'll get bit from here on out. I know what food mode looks like. And that's pretty much the only time I'm ever going to get bit here is if I throw one of my limbs in front of my snakes when I'm feeding them. But they don't get cage aggressive. They don't automatically think, unless you're one of those keepers that only cleans and feeds them, and that's the only time you interact with them, well, then they're going to assume that it's one of two things. But if you are hands-on and you hold them on a regular, that food isn't the first thing in their head. They're not automatically thinking it's food. Most of them, if you're like me and you handle your snakes a lot, they assume automatically I'm getting handled first. That's the number one thing, unless they've gone to the bathroom. If they've gone to the bathroom, the number one thing is I'm coming out to be cleaned, because that's the routine here. So And all you gotta do is handle them. Handle them, handle them, handle them. Just see me just open her up. I'm trying to get it to where you can see her better. All right, let me see. There we go. All right. You can see her good. Now look, I'm gonna reach her. See that? I got my thumb right there in front of her face. Look, put my hand right over her head. You know, this is the kind of reactions everybody should be getting with their snakes. And if you're a hands-on person, see, look at me. You know, there was no touch first. It was just throw my hands in front of her face. You know, yes, it took time for me to get to this point with her. You know, I wasn't doing that crap in the very beginning. But, you know, that's how I take my boas out. You know, I don't care where their heads are at and shit like that. Raven, I'm still not to the point where I reach right in no matter where her head is. I still try to, you know, grab her farther behind. You know, I won't grab her right up close to her head and stuff because I don't, you know, we're not that, we're good, but, you know, I'm not comfortable with that yet. Raven probably is, but I'm just not, you know. But you see all my other snakes, I'm gonna pull my Dumeral's boa out. I'm gonna do the same thing. You'll see me, not, you know, first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna touch her. I'm going to reach in and I'm going to pick her right up. You know, some people say Dumeral's boas have wicked food responses. She does when I put food in front of her. But Roxy's not a food aggressive snake at all. She still, when I stick it in front of her, she doesn't just grab it. None of my snakes do. They all go up and tongue flick it first. Make sure it's food. Literally. You know, I don't have any boas that any snakes here, that when I stick food in front of them, they just grab it. No, they come up and they have to tongue lash it. And I know there are people, you talk to anybody that is hands-on with their snakes, you know, literally that hold them all the time, they're going to tell you the same thing. Doesn't matter whether their snakes know for a fact or not, before you stick it in front of them, our snakes still want to make sure that it's food and it's not us. You know, it's not them being picky. It's them being, hey, I want to make sure this is food, but it only takes a couple tongue flickers, you know, and then my snakes are grabbing it. I mean, and they're grabbing it like a mad, you know, like they're wicked hungry, but they're not. You know, they're not starving. I don't starve my snakes. That's the other thing too. You know, I don't wait for my snakes to really get hungry before I feed them. Yes, they're hungry, but they're not like starving or oh my god, I hope this is food coming in. She got my belt loop. She likes to wrap my belt loop. And I figured out why she was a little bit off acting last time I had her out. It's because she hadn't digested yet. I was holding her the day after. In that video, it was the day after I fed her. I didn't realize it. I thought I fed her like on like the Saturday, and it wasn't. So I was holding her like the day after, which was my bad. You know, but you see, it really wasn't a big deal. But I could tell that she really wasn't into it, and so I didn't have her out very long. You know. She does. She's got my belt loop. But she wrapped right in on my belt loop. But she's such a sweet girl. Oh, I do whatever I want with her. You know. I kissed Raven on the head the last time I had her out. I've never done that to her. I've kissed all my snakes. I love my snakes. I'm just a person that truly loves my animals. I kiss all my animals. You know, I ain't kissing that damn rat though. I won't be kissing that rat. But I kiss my bird. I kiss my Savannah monitor. You know, I kiss all my snakes. All my snakes get kisses. And I kiss him right on the head. Doesn't seem to bother him a bit. Guess nobody's around today. We've been going for, well, I've been going for 10 minutes, almost 11 minutes now, and nobody showed up. No notifications going on anymore, probably. That's what happens if you don't shoot every day. YouTube stops fucking recommending you shit. Oh. Fuck YouTube. Fuck YouTube. Yeah, fucking all these platforms, huh? Alright, girl, you gotta let go of my fucking belt rope. Come on. Come on. You got it wrapped, girl. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get her off my belt loop. Look at her. She got that tail wrapped right in there, solid. I was hoping you'd climb up my shoulder and then she'd let go. But she doesn't be seeming to. If you let go, girl, can I tickle you? Man. I don't know why. Yeah, here we go. That's what I'll do. I'll get her to go over here. We'll just turn this right around like this. And watch. We'll just get her to fucking... We'll make her think she can get somewhere else and then she'll let go of me. Now you can get a good idea how long she is too. Oh, because she is long. She don't look that long. It's funny how snakes don't look that long. She just come right back to me, little bitch. Look at that. Come on. I'm trying to get you to go somewhere, and she won't. Let's see. Maybe I get her to go. Go away. Come on, girl. Go. Go for a run. Go for a run somewhere. You don't have to come back. She's gonna come back. I can tell she's gonna come back. Oh, maybe she's going. She thinks she's hiding. There we go. No. I don't know. Now I bet she comes back. Look, here she comes. See her head over there. What are you doing, girl? Huh? What are you doing over there? I don't know, you guys can't see her very good, can you? Because she's on that black. There she goes. She's starting. Where you going, girl? No. Come on, girls. No, stay up here so everybody can see you. Oh, she's going at least. She's letting go. Well, I'll let her keep going until fucking she lets go. And then once she lets go, I'll stick her up here so you guys can see how long she is. She's almost let go. She's just about there. Just about. There we go. Look, she's not real happy about not having something to hold on to now, though. Oh, come on, don't get... She caught my cord. Oh, come on. You suck. You suck, girl. Come on. She's got it in two spots. Now she got another cord. Oh, whatever. Oh my God. Sometimes you're just better off fucking letting them be for a little bit and let them get untangled. And fucking look, she's gonna climb up TV. I don't care though. She's not, you know what I mean? You see how easy and she's moving slow. You know what I mean? She's moving slow. So if she was running and she was, it would be different. But you can see her demeanor. She's just cruising around. She's exploring. This isn't a reason to get, freaked out. Because a lot of people would get freaked out because they're like, oh my God, she's tangled up in there. And, how am I going to get her back? You'll get her back. Don't worry. Especially if they're moving around like she is. You see how she's moving around nice and slow? She's not trying to get somewhere to go hide. Honestly, this is just her exploring. I know some people are going to say, oh no, that's her trying to get away. It's not. If she was trying to get away, trust me, it'd be way faster than that. Once she lets go here, I'll grab her again. Oh, give her a chance to get out from under fucking damn cords. She'll probably come back up over here anyway, because this is a really cold spot. This is a cold wall. That's an exterior wall there, so it's a little cooler there, but we're almost there. We're almost there with her tail out of the thermostat cord. Yes, I am running a jump start. You see that? But it's just running a second heat mat that's just for because you see how big these are fucking 4 foot fucking tubs. So it's just to make sure that they have a hot spot, and then they have another area that's warm, but it's not a hot spot, and then they've got 2/3 of their, 2/3 of their tub that's cool. So they got plenty of room to get cool, and all it is, it keeps it from going from 90 hot, 89 hot spot, 88 hot spot to 70. What is it in here? 73. You know what I mean? I don't want it going from a hot spot from 90 to 73 degrees at the cold end. So I put another heat mat, but it's not. I think that one. Well, I got that one set. Granted, it says that I got it set for 90, but it's like 85 degrees, 83 degrees. I think this one I temp with the temp gun is at 83, 85 degrees. So it's just a gradual, you know what I mean? It goes down, so the warm goes down gradually before it gets to my ambient temp, which is 73 degrees in this room right now. 73.8. So it's almost. See when I touched her? She don't, yeah, she grabs shit, but she doesn't try to run from me. Oh God, she's in the cords again. All right, there we go, girl. Man, I just want to show everybody how big you are. You're all right. I can't show them when you want to be all balled up, though. Fucking meathead. Come here, meathead. Come here. At least she's not all bunged up around my pants, my belt loop. But here she is, Miss America. Hopefully somebody will watch this video after. It's Friday, and it's nice here. It was snowing yesterday, but we didn't get shit. We got maybe 2-3 inches of snow. I cleaned the roofs off this morning and said, fuck the rest of it. We can drive through 3 inches, 2-3 inches of snow, because I had just snowblowed from the last snowstorms. But we got another one coming up here. It's like 1 to 3 Saturday, and then less than an inch Sunday. Saturday during the day, 1 to 3, and then Saturday night, less than an inch. But then it looks like next Thursday we got 3 to 5 coming. But I don't even care. The sun's out today, and it feels like it's 40 degrees out. Standing in the sun in the house. It's only 20 degrees out, but it looks like it's a lot warmer, and the sun feels warm. I love it this time of year because the sun's getting closer and closer to us. So it's, you know, as long as the sun's out, shit's still melting, even at 20 degrees out. You know, if you've got something dark. Oh, I can hear somebody. Captain, tell him Dad. Captain says, Dad, I want to come out. But there we go. There's Aurora anyway. And see, there you go. She was wrapped up around the cord. She was wrapped up around my belt loop, and you saw how I dealt with it. I just let her. She's so stupid. She's so stupid. Look, and I just grabbed her by her head and her eyes by accident because I wasn't paying attention. But she don't care. She's so good. But we'll put her back. Yes, girl. I know. I know. We're gonna put you back. She came right out this morning though, cause she pooped. And like I said, these guys know. These guys know automatically. If they go to the bathroom, they're coming right out. Dad doesn't fuck around with that. But you can watch me play fiddle fuck with her, trying to get her back in here. Ooh. Oh, there you go. Dad just took care of your humidity problem all at once. Fucking got another dehumidifier coming today, but we got just a cool mist one. That one was fucked up. You know, fucking cord got hot, and you know, I wouldn't even offer to give it to anybody else. And I think we're just gonna throw it away because I'm afraid Walmart will just fucking try to sell it to somebody else, and they'll let their house burn down. Alright, let go of me, girl. Come on. Yeah. Oh, she tried to come back out. She's running! Alright, Captain. Gonna let him out too. We can't play favoritisms. I try not, but this guy comes out every fucking day. He'll come out every day. Fucking, I don't know. Most of them do. I got lots of them that during the day they'll come out, but you know, it really sucks about 10 o'clock going through here because everybody and their brother wants to be fucking social. You know, and the wife and I only have two hands. Where you going? You were gonna diss me? Fucker's gonna diss me, fucking. Aphrodite just ate 2 nights ago. Goliath should be digesting. Trixie just shed. I'll show you her. She just shed there yesterday. This girl just shed yesterday. Yeah, they come out like shit there, don't they? Yeah, I'll turn it around. Ain't nobody here, but somebody might watch later. See the oranges in her pattern? She doesn't have any just white. They're all like peach color because the orange like bleeds through. Let's see. Oh, let's find it here. Maybe it'll come in better over here now. No, not really. I'm in too close, I think. Yeah, I'm in too close. Oh, it's hard to see it. It's getting washed out. I can't wait till we get some sunshine. We get just some sunshine days. And, well, let's go see. Sun's shining. Let's go see. Oh. Fuck's sakes. See if I can get it in the sun. Holding it behind the fucking TV. It's not really working. It's not really working. Yeah, it's because the fucking sun's around the fucking corner now. The sun's around the corner. No trespassing my grow room. My grow room. That'll be up and running next fucking month. Gotta get fucking seeds ready, but there she is. And she is pretty. I don't know, maybe it comes in better like that. Not really. Can't really see it, can you? But trust me, she's got wicked, like, peach color. Yeah, and look how good she is. You know what I mean? These guys are so good. They're not worried about nothing. These albinos don't come out to us like the other ones. Yeah, they do come to us, when they've gone to the bathroom, they're right there. When we open them up, then they'll come out. But these guys aren't just coming to us socially like the rest of ours. It's weird. The albinos seem to be, they're fine, coming out. They don't ball up, you know what I mean? They're not worried about anything, but they're just not as sociable as our other babies. Our other babies come right out to us, first thing in the morning and, throughout the day if they're not sleeping. Like Goliath would be out fucking wanting to hang out with me right now if you weren't digesting. Guarantee. Here's Pixie. She's looking large. Well, for a baby. For a baby, she's looking large. Maybe she looks probably better over here. I don't know. But she just shed, last week, I think. Oh. I see you, Captain. I haven't forgot. Captain's up there. He's in behind. I can see him right there. Actually, it looks like he's gone this way and came back. Oh, he stretched out. I see his head's right here, just going past this other tub. He'll be coming out the other end here in a minute. I'll see his face. Yeah, because he's, hey buddy, hi bud, I see you. I'm waving to him, so I thought maybe he'd come to me between the two tubs, but he said, screw you, Dad. Screw you, Dad. I'm on a mission of going back and forth. Hey, good morning. Hopefully you'll stick around. Nobody's been here. Been on since 28 minutes talking to myself. So hopefully you don't just come in and leave me. At least just sit here and watch me. Hi, bud. I got Captain up there. I hope you're having a good morning. Hope it ain't freezing where you're at. It's going to be like 32 degrees here today, but it's like 20 right now. We got a little bit of snow last night. But if you want to see Raven, I had Raven out this morning early. I just put her back, matter of fact. So you could actually rewind it, go back in this live if you want and see her this morning. But just keeping an eye on him. Would you like to see a boa? Give me a thumbs up if you would like to see a boa. I'll take a boa out. I'm not going to ask you to talk to me, but if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up if you want. Or would you rather see a ball python? No, you're gone. I guess you didn't want to see anything. I was going to show you, but whatever. Hey, thanks for hanging out while you was here. Appreciate it. It was a couple minutes. I wasn't by myself. Oh, 1 minute. coming back this way? I can see him. I can see him. Oh, I see him. He's peeking right there. Hi, bud. I see you. Here he comes. He see Dad. He's coming now. He's coming. Watch. Come here, bud. I'll let him see my head. Look, he fucking thinks I'm leaving. As soon as I stepped down one step, he fucking started coming fast. Watch. He's coming now. He says, I see you, Dad. I'm coming. He's right here, buddy. Dad's still here. He's coming. You can't see his head yet, but it's getting there. He's gonna peek over the other side of the tub top. Oh, you coming? Come on, buddy. Come on, come see Dad. Yes, that's your tub. That's the top of your tub you're smelling. Ain't been no. Oh, there was. Who'd I have up here before? I did let somebody run across all the tubs here the other last time. I don't remember who it was. Callie? Maybe it was Callie. I can't remember. I let somebody see his head up there now. See him? That's a good boy. He is a good boy. Come on, bud. Come see Dad. Yes, I got you. Come on. Come on. Oops, sorry, bud. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, come on. You're fucking. Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? Let go. I don't know what the hell you got a hold of, but you need to let go of that. Captain. He's such a good boy. Snakes are so wonderful. They are. And look, you know, I feed my snakes in their tubs. You take way too many chances for something to go bad by moving to, hey, what's going on, Evan? Excuse me, I just burped. What's happening, Evan? You see, I've been here for 33 minutes all by myself. Just talking away. Like it's just normal. I guess it kind of is. Yeah, it's fine. I've been on for 33 minutes. Fucking, I had one person come in. They were here like 1 second. Yeah. I had Aurora out this morning. First. Foxy's ate what? Wednesday night. So she's digesting. Raven's been in her hide for fucking 6 days, so I don't know what the fuck's the deal is with Raven. I had a couple babies out just a minute ago too. I had Trixie out, one of the clown albino enchies. Fuck, I had her out because she just shed yesterday. I had Pixie out, the biggest one of the 3 clown enchi albinos. Shoestring sleeping. Goliath is digesting. So isn't Aphrodite. She's digesting too because I fed her and Goliath the same night. That looks like a rat poop in there. You still got your snow, Evan? You still got snow on the ground, or is it all gone now? I got snow. We got probably what, 6 to 8 probably on the ground. But it's still ain't much snow for us for this time of year. No snow. Shoot, it's been in the 50s. No shit. Yeah, it hasn't been here. It's like 20 degrees right now. Seriously. It is. It's like 20 degrees. We got snow yesterday, about 2 inches. So I cleaned the roofs up this morning. That's why I was actually a little late coming on this morning. I gotta fucking do the dump run and got some errands to do this afternoon. So I'm only on till the wife fucking comes home. Raven hasn't gone to the bathroom yet, but I'm honestly thinking it's because she fucking went and fucking... I want to take her out because I haven't had her out in like 6 fucking days now, and it drives me nuts. Because I really like holding her. But she's... Oh, she got her head out of her hide. Let's see. I'm thinking she's going into blue. Oh, actually, I think she is. I think she is. So maybe I probably ought to hold her now before she does go into blue. Let's go. And we'll set this camera right up here. Right here, I guess. We can set it up. Said that this morning. Oh no shit! Yours just shed too. Yeah, I just said that this morning. Fucking, I'd hold them anyway. Fucking hold your snakes whether they're in blue or not. We're always gonna run into a situation where we're gonna have to hold them. I've had snakes that go into the bathroom while they're in shed, and I'm not gonna leave them there just because they're shedding. You know, it's better to fucking introduce them to multiple fucking, things. You know what I mean? Different situations. I mean, Christ fucking, like I said earlier too, I mean, it could get to a point that, not saying that you're gonna, but we never know. We could be fucking planning on moving, and what, you're gonna go, I'm gonna hold off moving a week because my snake's in shed and I don't want to touch it. You know, there she is. Her eyes are starting to go blue. Yeah, I can see it right here. Here we go. Her in blue, and I guarantee you she's fucking, Her eyes aren't blue, but they're starting to go into blue. Oh, it honestly, I'm not saying, Evan, for like a holding session, but it's good to get them, used to different situations, because the more situations you put them in and they realize that it's not a big deal, that, it didn't end up being anything, it makes you bond better. You know what I mean? It's another situation that it gives you, it gives them peace of mind that no matter what, you're okay. You're not a threat. Whether they're in blue and they can't see nothing, they know it's you, they smell it's you, and they know that everything's fine. Even though they're not in the best of mood, everything's gonna be fine because fucking I'm with my safe person. I'm not saying hold them all the time when they're in blue, and I'm not saying for an actual holding session. Sometimes it's nice just to take them out long enough to fucking show them, look, you're gonna come out, but I'm gonna put you back and everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna have the same situation we have when you're not in blue. And hey, what's going on, Joe? What do you know? You know what I mean? I look at all of those times that they might not be in the best mood, I just look at it, it's another time to fucking bond and to really instill in my snakes that I am absolutely no threat. You absolutely have nothing to worry about when you're with me. I'm safe. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that you're protected. You know, and it just makes the bond that much more stronger. And when you can literally have them out in blue and it's not a big deal, and literally have, have the ones that you can have holding sessions with, even when they're in dead blue and can't see shit, just shadows and stuff, and they still enjoy being out with you, and you can get that. You know, you can get that with snakes. Fucking, I've got plenty of snakes that are fine fucking with me having them out for, you know, half an hour. They just don't care because they look at me and my wife as something that's safe, you know. And I mean, look at her. Her eyes are starting to go into blue, and I knew it. I've been watching her because I thought it was strange that I fed her last Saturday, and normally it's four days and she'll go to the bathroom. 5 days tops, and it's today's the 6th day, and I look and she's still in her hide, and I was like, yeah, that's more like she's in shed. And she is. Her eyes are starting to go into blue right now. If I can come tonight, you'll be able to see blue. Isn't it funny how quick their eyes turn? Once you start seeing them, once they start getting that blue tinge, you look at them 2-3 hours later, and they're even bluer. It's amazing how quick they get blue. You know, once they start, it don't take long, and their eyes turn blue. You know. But you see how good she's being? I mean, she's in shed. Her eyes is tinge of blue. Fucking, you see when I touched her, taking her out. You know. And and I don't know. Eventually, I'm probably going to get overly confident, and that's what I'm going to get bit. But I watch my snakes, just like everybody does. Anybody that has snakes, we all learn what food mode looks like real quick. You know what I mean? And we study it, you know. And we study it, and we make sure that that's at least one of those, you know, that's a mood that we pick right up on. Because that's the number one time anybody gets bit, is when they're thinking that they're getting food and people throw a limb in front of them. But I watch my snake's demeanor, and I mean, these guys know I definitely don't feed, you know, in the morning, at, you know, lunchtime, or even at, you know, what I consider supper time, because supper time for us is like 5-6 o'clock, you know, and I feed these guys 7-8 o'clock. So, but yeah, I missed her. I had to take her out. I missed having her out. 6 days is too long. Well, it feels too long to me, but I get it, you know. And I still gave her plenty of time to make sure that she digests. And I know my snake, you know. I know her what's going on with her, you know. Like I said, I instantly knew. Oh, we're 4 days in, and she's still in a hide, and she hasn't gone to the bathroom. And I'm like, yeah, she's going in the shed. Had the wife look. And come find out, it's been like a month and a week and a week and a half since her last shed. And she sheds about every month and a half, every month 2 weeks, you know, fucking month and a half. It's almost like clockwork. You know, all my snakes pretty much fucking are like clockwork. Fucking, you know, young snakes 3 weeks to a month, and as they get older, my snakes once they reach about 3 years old or whatever, it's normally about a month and a half on the norm. Yeah, for all my snakes, not just my boas. My ball pythons are the same way. My big balls, you know, my 6-7 year olds. they all eat, not that they all eat, but they all fucking shed fucking month and a half. And my balls digest about the same amount of time, 3 to 4 days. So boas and balls aren't that much different as far as like digestion and shed wise, and honestly, I can only go by my 5 boas, but I can say my 5 boas temperament is just as good as any of my ball pythons. And ball pythons, to me, I still say they have fucking the best temperament. Ball pythons are they're a sweet ass snake. They're just sweet. If you give them lots of respect and and actually fucking, care, not just fucking clean and feed, but actually care. Fucking ball pythons and all snakes are amazing. They're not real trusting in the beginning because they got no arms and legs. I mean, I can tell you right now, if all I had was this fucking mouth to fucking fight and do everything with, holy fuck, I'd be a scared motherfucker too if I was just walking around in society with just this fucking mouth of mine. And that's the only way you got to defend yourself. And I mean, holy fuck. You know. And when they eat so much that they gotta fucking rest for 3, 4 days, and they don't really want to be messed with. They sure the fuck don't want to be defending themselves. Oh yeah, they get fucking. I got fucking. My snake shit is the size of my dog. Fucking people don't realize it, but little snakes take big old fucking shits. Fucking and big snakes take huge shits. Fucking Raven and Roxy, they fucking take bigger shits than my dog. You know. But I'm lucky because they always go on the paper towel. But sometimes you can tell they fart when they shit because they'll be like splattered on the fucking enclosure. It's on the paper, but you could tell it's like fucking splattered. What's going on? Alex is in the house. I had to take Raven out. I had fucking Aurora out in the beginning of this live, so you'll have to go back and watch it after, dude. If you want to see her. I already had her out. Raven's been digesting for fucking 6 days. This is the 6th day that she's been in her hide, and I kind of figured after the 4th day and she hadn't peed that she must be going in the shed, and she's a month and a week and a half, month and a week out from her last shed, so she's due. She goes about every fucking month and a half, fucking she sheds. So Joe was here, but I think Joe might have left. Fucking Alex is excited. Evan, Alex is getting a couple boas next week. He's got one coming from that Jeff guy from Boa Files. I think he said IMG Aztec, or it's IMG Het for Aztec. I think it's IMG Hypo Het for Aztec. I could be wrong. If you're still in here, Alex, what is that one that you got from Jeff again? Is it it's an IMG Hypo Aztec, or is or just IMG Het for Aztec? I can't remember. I know it's IMG Aztec something. Whether it's Het for Aztec or whether it's. Yeah, I would be too. I would be too, buddy. No, that's Joe. Joe, everything's better for Joe. Joe's not getting rid of any of his snakes. Joe's keeping all his snakes now. Everything fucking worked out for Joe. So Joe doesn't have to sell. He's not selling any more of his snakes. He didn't sell any of his retics. Oh, IMG Key West Aztec. So it is. Yeah, okay. So it is Visual Aztec. It's not F Aztec. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it, dude. This girl's eyes are just starting to go into fucking blue. But I haven't held her in 6 fucking days because I've been waiting for her to digest. Because, I like to let them digest. So that way, when I do hold them, if they're acting all right, I can have them out for, an hour if I want. And I don't have to worry about getting shit on. And that's probably why I've never been shit on because I've never, or pissed on before. I've never been. And lots of people have. It's not like it doesn't happen in that, but I normally let my snakes digest fucking before I hold them. You know what I mean? Fucking so after I feed them, I'll wait till they actually pee or poop or whatever, and then I'll hold them after that. But yeah, I've never been shit on or pissed on or anything by any of my snakes. I'll go ahead and put her back and take Roxy out. But I had her out for fucking quite a while, actually, though. Well, oh shit! Oh yeah, I kind of want you guys to see her go back. Yeah, see right here on her tail, you see how cloudy it is. That's how I can tell on her big time. Look at how fucking cloudy pink. You know what I mean? It's okay, girl. I got you. All right. She got to hang on to the last hurrah. She does not. They do not like fucking not having something to hold on to. They like to be anchored somehow. Yeah, see how dark she is? She's nowhere near that dark. She's lighter than that. I mean, these are almost tan. Her in between her saddles is almost tan. She's actually getting peaks on her saddles, which is cool because literally she had just these little tiny bumps. I was like, what the fuck? Because most of all of them that I see, have big old saddles and whatever, big old peak saddles. And Christ, she had just these little tiny bumps. See, I'm talking about like here. The bump there and the bump on the other side. I mean, that's huge. Those are huge compared to the fucking what they were when I first got her. She's not even gonna let go of me. She hates me so much. Oh yeah, Evan. I don't know if you heard, but I forgot to leave this snap, that lock. I left it unlocked overnight. This whole side of her tub was unlocked for fucking 9 hours overnight. I walked through the fucking door and the first thing I saw was this fucking that lock unlocked, and I go, fuck, because everybody you talk to, they go, oh, they're fucking escape artists and fucking, oh, they're fucking, they're always getting away from me and this and that. And I fucking thought for sure when I opened that fucking side of her lid that for sure she was gonna be fucking gone. Fucker was sitting right in her hide. Never even fucking left her fucking enclosure. So if that tells you how comfortable and how secure she is in what I've got her in, set up in, she had this whole fucking end that wasn't even locked, and she could have fucking got right out, no problem, and sat right here in this enclosure all fucking night. Fucking my fucking heart was pounding. Oh, I did, because I did. I mean, like I said, see, this is the doorway. You know what I mean? And this is me looking in the doorway. And the first thing I saw, granted, the fucking top had the blanket off it, but the first thing I saw was that fucking right there. And I go, oh my God. And I hollered to the wife again. I go, we got another snake out. And my wife goes, no way. Who? And I go, fucking Raven. And she goes, no way. I go, yes way. And then I open the fucking lid up and I look and she's in her fucking hide. And I was like, no fucking way. I said, she's right here. My wife goes, what? I said, she's in her hide. My wife goes, no fucking way. I go, fuck yeah. And fuck all them motherfuckers that say, you're miserable in that. Fucking, if she's so miserable, she would have fucking got her ass the fuck out of it. Trust me. They're escape artists. Fucking, you know? No, I'm not going to do it again. You know? But I'm not just going to chalk that up to, oh, it was just luck. You know? No. Because trust me, they don't just sit and do nothing all night. They're still moving around. That's why I come in and the paper towels all fucked up in the morning sometimes. You know what I mean? Because they're in there partying by themselves. You know, so, yeah. So, I can't wait for somebody to tell me how miserable my snakes are, and I get to tell them that. Well, if they're so fucking miserable, why, when I leave them unlocked for a fucking... The one and only time I left Jake's door open wide, he was just chilling, and that was flew under the enclosure, but I was like, oh fuck, when I walked in and saw the door. Oh yeah. Well, I've had 2 snakes get out, but they were ball pythons, and I found them both. Fucking Christ, the fucking last one was Capone, and Capone was sitting on top, sitting right here, on top of this tub right here, telescope up, looking at me. I'm fucking looking all over the floor and shit, you know. Fucking going, oh man, look at all the shit he could be in. Again, you know? And then fucking, I look around and I look at these 2 tubs and then I see him sitting right here, telescope, looking at me like, hey Dad, I'm right here. Fucking, yeah, because I left his tub open. Because like I said, fucking, if they want to come out and I don't have time, I'll just leave their fucking tub open and I'll let them fucking run around while I'm fucking going through tubs and cleaning or whatever. And then I just, you know, need to make sure to fucking put him back. And he was back in his tub, but I never closed it. I left it open like that fucking much. And he got out. And he was out running around in this room for fucking 8 hours, 9 hours. But they're curious. They're running around checking shit out. You know what I mean? They're exploring. They're not looking for the next best place to fucking live. You know what I mean? They're not looking for a place to live. They're not even looking for a place to hide. They're literally doing just what I said. They're just exploring, you know, and they have no intention of, you know, like I said, trying to find their next best fucking home or anything. That's why fucking I've always found them. Oh, because they're not looking for a home. They're just fucking, you know. Oh, she's right here in the front. Do you see my zip ties? Anybody that's looking to get these tubs, fucking, it just from opening it up, it started splitting the seam. So, and I was like, well, what the fuck? I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to go buy just a fucking lid. And I had to go all the way to Augusta to get this fucking tubs. So I was like, fuck, and I was like, duct tape, fucking, you know, Gorilla Tape might hold for a little bit, but Jesus, do I really want to trust Gorilla Tape? And I don't really like having tape around my snakes, because can you imagine having to peel fucking tape off your snake if it got fucking caught up in it, or, you know, wrapped up in tape? That's why everybody says really that you shouldn't be putting any kind of tape in your enclosures, and I kind of agree. Because I can tell you right now, I couldn't imagine having to pull fucking tape on fucking Raven if Raven got tape on her. Oh yeah, she'd love that. I can't imagine any fucking snake would be like, oh yeah, this is just awesome. Thanks for fucking, it's gotta hurt. It hurts us. See, she's an ambush predator. She's looking to ambush me right now. Yeah, but still. I'm telling you right now, I got ball pythons that push on their fucking lids all the time. Fucking that lid ain't nothing to fucking push open though. And trust me, fucking they push on the top of these lids for sure. I think my dog's chewing on something. Try to give you a good fucking aspect. Her head is right here. See? There's her head. You see her head? No, you can't see it. See how food motivated she is? Got my hand right there in front of her. You see her trying to bite me? No. No, I don't know why. I mean, she's no more food motivated. Look, I'm grabbing her right there and gonna pull her out. Fucking, what's she doing? She ain't even running away. Fucking. Oh, she does have her tub though. She caught her lid. She caught her lid. Oh, yeah, yeah. Just sit there for a minute, girl. That way I don't have to herky jerk you. Yes, I want to do that too. I've been just gobbing up a bunch of fucking paper towel and throwing it in there on top of her normal paper towel that's on the bottom for substrate. And, because she's a ground dwelling boa and she likes to fucking hide they hide amongst leaves and all that. So I noticed though, when I just throw fucking paper towel in there, she likes to fucking get in under it, like she was there. She likes to hide up underneath it. And it's not her. Yes, they're an ambush predator, but she's not doing it because she's hoping to ambush me. She's doing it because that's just a natural behavior to be fucking, like being covered up and feeling like they're, secure. So when I put her back in there, I'm going to fucking run out a bunch of paper towels and just stick them in there like fucking fluffy clouds. But see how good she is. she wasn't very. That's the first time I done that with her, and you see, fucking, she kind of jerked a little bit because she's like, "What are you doing to me?" But this is my movie girl. This is my girl that if I just want to sit and chill and not do anything, this is her. Take her out and she would just sit with me and she doesn't care about going anywhere. Right now she'll fucking get herself in a position where she feels comfortable and she'll just sit here. She's got no care to go anywhere. And she's super docile. I mean, I honestly have not seen a Dumeril's boa, defensive, aggressive. Like I said, with this girl, she was a little bit runny when I first touch her because I've never hook trained any of these guys. I've always fucking hand held them and picked them up by hand since I've had them. So I've never done anything other than what you see me doing now. I've done this since I've had them, and it's just that when I first would touch her, she'd get a little runny and she'd start going away from me, and then I just pick her up. But as soon as I picked her up, she stopped running. She ended up doing basically just like she's doing now. And then granted, fucking the more I kept and when I put her back, she'd get kind of runny too. She'd run right in her enclosure, she'd run right into her tub and get right in the back of it or whatever, I don't know, for a little while. It wasn't. Oh, I got all kind. Lately, I've been wanting a panther chameleon. I need to chill, laugh out loud. I've been doing my research. Ah, fuck, man. I know how it is. I know how it is. I've been looking fucking watching green tree pythons, dude. Green tree pythons, fucking. I've been watching lots of fucking people free handling them. You know, and I found a couple of fucking guys that actually fucking free handle fucking on the norm those, and I've been thinking about fucking reaching out, and hopefully my wife's not watching right now, but I've been thinking about reaching out and fucking trying to find somebody that I could get one, because I don't need something fancy. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for something fancy. I'm not looking to ever breed it. I want one of those snakes, and I want to free handle it. You know, I know I'm a fucking idiot, but I do. And I'm sure I'm gonna get bit, and I know they got huge ass teeth. But honestly, it's one of those snakes, another snake to me like Raven, that will be worth it. You know, if I get bit, it'll be worth it if I can get that snake to be just like the rest of my snakes, fucking, and I'm pretty sure I can. You know, it might take you know, it might take some time. It might not take that long. Who the fuck knows? But I guarantee you, eventually I fucking could have one that I could free handle too. You know, and have it fucking be just like these guys. You know, I'm telling you. So I've been thinking about it, because you know, those I could fucking throw one of those enclosures right up in here. You know, a nice glass enclosure. That's the thing. They're all over the place, dude. I've seen them all the way up at $2,500 fucking dollars. You know, all the way down to fucking $300-400. It depends on whether you're looking to try to buy something, you know, fancy to breed. Then you're going to get into them high dollars. But if you're just looking to get, you know, because they all end up turning green. I guess it's the pattern that, you know, that people are looking for and shit, you know. You know, pet people, I don't think really, you know, I don't care what's in it. You know, I don't care what color it is when it's a baby, because they all turn green anyway, you know what I mean? So the biggest thing for me is I just want something that's at least been handled, you know, free handled. You know, at least. I don't mean that, oh, it's like 2 years old and been free handled for 2 years. I just want something that has been introduced and has been hand handled. So that way it's not going to be completely foreign to it, and that it will pick it up faster once I get it to the point where it knows that I'm not a threat and that I'm not this big scary thing. It will go back to realizing, oh, handling is a normal thing because I've had it done before. You know, my boas, all my boas minus fucking Aurora. Not Aurora, but Foxy. I bought Foxy off my hypo leopard. I got her off an auction. She's the only girl that hadn't been actually handled. But yes, Pablo was was hook handling these guys. When before I got them, Pablo was hook training them. They were, you know, used to being picked up by a hook and all that. But Pablo's one of those guys, though, he holds them all the time. And he did have some snakes that he didn't use a hook on, you know, that were his personal pet snakes. You know, he'd use a hook every once in a while if he fucking wanted to take them out and they were in food mode. You know, then he would use a hook or something. But for the most part, see, I want to show how good she is, how good she goes back to. Oh, this fucking thing. All right, I got to drop this again. Routine. It's all about routine. You know? But it's still amazing to me that I still have not been bit by a fucking boa. I've only been bit by baby ball pythons that was literally so minute. It's not almost not even worth fucking, talking about because they were nothing. Literally they were nothing. They were, 300 gram babies and 300 gram babies just, they don't do any damage. I mean, you barely really feel it. It's a more of a, oh my God, what the fuck just happened fucking kind of thing. You know what I mean? And here, see what I mean by fucking, I just throw a bunch of fucking paper towels in here for her. And she'll go and she'll hide around amongst them. You know? But love that shit. Fucking Foxy fucking just ate. So I really shouldn't take her out. But when did I feed her? I fed Foxy Wednesday. Today's Friday. Yeah, I really didn't give her much time. And Motley ate the same night too. Yeah. The other day, fucking last time when I was on video and I had fucking Roxy out, Christ fucking, she had just eaten fucking the day before too. I don't know what the fucking deal is. I'm normally really good about it, but I did it the other day with fucking Aurora. That's why Aurora wasn't in that great of a mood the other day when I had her out, because I didn't give her long enough to digest. She fucking just went this morning. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I look back and I go, fuck, man. I went and fucking held her while she was actually, fucking digesting still. And I hate doing that because that's, I definitely don't want to do that to my animals. I like giving them plenty of time to digest. And it's not so they don't shit on me. It's just fucking, gives me peace of mind that when they're moving around or whatever, that it's not fucking, uncomfortable on them. We'll take Indica out because Indica just fucking shed too. These guys are so good. There's Indica. Super pastel. Looking chunky. She's such a good girl. She's such a good girl. Yeah. This is her in the fucking bright ass light getting drowned out. And then here's the more regular lighting. You know what I mean? More like daylight. Yeah, oh yeah, she looks fucking fantastic. And she's so good. They all are, man. I mean, I fucking am very surprised. Fucking, it's all these babies. Yes, I'm way more sociable than the first, two clutches I had. But even the first two clutches, the wife and I look back, none of them balled up. None of them ever fucking acted like they were gonna bite us or anything. You know what I mean? None of them were ever defensive. It's fucking funny. I mean, these guys came right out of the egg like coming right to us. You know what I mean? Fucking, these guys are super sociable. These last two clutches were super sociable. But all our babies, none of them were defensive or fucking dicks of any kind. You know what I mean? They all came out super fucking friendly right out of the fucking egg. I mean, right out of the egg. They don't even move when I pick them up. They don't even care. I just took her hide off her and she doesn't even move. I mean, literally. And this girl comes out to me to that every night, and then she just sits. I fucking been sticking her around my neck, and she just sits there. She's got a poop. She's definitely got a poo belly. She got a poo belly going on, huh, girl? She is so sweet, though. Yeah, she's one of my faves. You are, because she's just so sweet. You're so sweet. These guys are so good. And I like I said, I fucking take them out, fucking home weather and blue and hot, and they could care less. I mean, you literally can get it to the point where fucking, your snakes totally trust you, and that, like I said, no matter what situation or what mood they're in, they just won't care. Oh, it's you're good to me, and I know I don't have to worry about you. Just like this girl, she just fucking ate 2 nights ago. I'm still gonna show her, because she don't care. There's our food right there. Look at all. She got 3, 8s. They all got numbers. All these leopards that I got here all got numbers on them. Okay. But there's that girl. She's looking lovely. We'll just stick her right back where she came from, in between the paper towel. Goliath too. I can take him out. I mean, none of them would give 2 fucks. Did you see him? I just took his fucking hide off and look. Fucking, he's got to go to the bathroom too. He's got a big old belly. And actually, he's in shed. He's going into shed. His belly's pink. Oh, this is Goliath. He's from the albino clown stuff. The only one snake I got out of that clutch that weren't albino. Albino fucking, albino combo of some sort. Pretty fucking cool. I didn't get nearly that many albinos the first time. I think I only got 2 albinos the first time. And everything else was clown, 100% het for albino, because they didn't even have the enchi in them. You know what I mean? The albinos were the only thing that had the enchi to prove the enchi out. My regular clowns were a clown 100% het. How often do you spray your tubs? About 2-3 times a day. Because you see how low it is fucking today. But I got a dehumidifier coming, so I shouldn't have to fucking do it as much. In the summertime, I can get away with it, doing it in the morning. The wife will come through at lunchtime on her break, because I'm going on the bike. Fucking, she'll come through at her lunchtime and go through and make sure that they got moisture and don't need to be cleaned. And then when she comes home at 4:30, fucking, this is the first place she'll come, and she'll go through again. Sometimes we have to spray them 3 times a day, in the summertime, fucking. But normally, fucking, in the wintertime, I normally have to do it. I normally do it now. I'll do it around lunchtime. Just check them. Some of my tubs, like fucking Lepra's fucking tub, loses humidity big time. Fucking her tub it dries right out quick. So don't Aurora's. Aurora's tub fucking is one of those tubs for some reason fucking, is a dry tub. It dries up fast. I got a couple of E6 tubs over here. Max's tub dries out pretty quick. Peanuts. Most of the time, a lot of times, it's the very top tubs, that lose the most, that are the driest tubs, I should say. They dry out fastest. But normally I can go just 3 times a fucking day in here, and just check. But normally I only have to really spray like twice a day, in the morning, and then, I say that, about 3 times a day for sure. Because I'll normally spray them at fucking in the morning when I come in, and then 4 o'clock. I check them just before the wife comes home from work. I'll go through the tubs, and then I don't check them again till 10 o'clock. But then I'll spray tubs again that are dry or whatever. But I don't have to spray all of them 3 times a day. A lot of times I spray, 80% of them twice a day, and they're fine. I have a couple that dry out faster that I have to spray, 3 times a day. But no more than that. In the summertime, it'll actually be less. It'll be like twice a day. I'll fucking actually might have to spray, first thing in the morning and last thing at night. That's about it. But right now, my humidity's wicked low, 27%, And it's been as low as 20% in here. Hi, honey. That's my baby. She likes to wave with 2 hands. You fucking wacko. She likes to use 2 hands. Smoking real quick. At first, I thought I was gonna say fucking smoking real crack. I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on much longer because I want to make sure I'm fucking ready to go to the dump. I know I could do it later, fucking before I come pick you up, but I just soon do it fucking bringing you back to work, and then all I gotta do is pick you up, and then we can go right out. Then I can go pick the wife up and go, because we gotta do pickups tonight. We gotta go Walmart, we gotta go shop and save, and she gets out at 4:30, and we did them between 4 and 5, so we gotta put the hammer down to make sure that we can get to both of them for fucking 5 o'clock. Lucky it only takes about 10-15 minutes to get there from here. But we got to do Walmart and then go to shop and save. And Walmart sometimes can be slow as fuck. Walmart. Fucking shop and save's quick as hell. All right, babe. We'll see you in about 45 minutes till I have blow my nose. I could feel a sneeze coming on. I didn't want to sneeze. The downside of the big snake is they're heavy. So I like with Roxy, after a while I prefer to sit. Cause she's getting heavy. I got to get a battery for our fucking scale because I do want to weigh her. I'm fucking anxious to see what she weighs. She got to be 4,000 grams or more, easy, But I want to see what she is in pounds. Isn't it fucked up that we always weigh this? Everybody weighs snakes in fucking grams. I could see with little tiny snakes, but why aren't we weighing them in pounds? I think most people fucking know pound chart, and knows, as opposed to you start calling out grams and shit. Most people don't know. We like me, I have to convert the grams into pounds. Because I don't know off the top of I couldn't even tell you 16 grams in a 29 point something grams in a pound. But that's a weed pound. And I know, I'm pretty sure there's a difference in a weed pound than a pound. But a pound, an ounce is 29 and a half grams. Not a pound. A pound is not. Fucking a pound is 29 and a half grams times 16. I'm not doing the math. I think it's like fucking 360 something. I think it's under 400 fucking grams anyway for a pound. Evan or Prime Boas, one of you guys mind fucking, okay, there's 454 grams for a pound. All right, so it's 454. So, but that's cool because if you fucking keep that in mind, so I already forgot, every 454 grams is a pound. So, 4,000 grams snake. You got 2 pounds of fucking 2 pounds, 1,000. 2, 4, 6, 8, like 10 pounds. 9, 10 pounds, I guess, is all that would be, huh? 9 to 10 pounds, fucking for 4,000 grams. Yeah, she's probably heavier than that, man. She's got to be more than that. She's got to be. She's over 10 anyway. She's got to be over 10. She's more than a 10 fucking pound weight. You know, fuck yeah. I don't think she's 20. I don't think she's 20, but she's over 10. I guarantee that. She's over 10 pounds. I'm going to get batteries. We'll weigh her next week. Fucking, I'll get batteries coming. Fucking, I'll get batteries coming this week. Fucking, and we'll get a weight on her. Because I do. My wife fucking, put it this way. My wife's not a fucking weakling. She fucking lugs 50-pound bag of fucking dog food like nothing. But my wife rather have me, you know, and it's not because she's scared of her, but my wife, it's awkward for my wife to pick her up. You know what I mean? And my wife prefers me to pick her up if I'm in here with her because fucking leaning over like that, she is heavy and you can tell she's heavy. So my wife, you know, likes to have me fucking take her out if I'm home, but my wife fucking will take her out no problem. But it's easier for me to take her out, you know, than it is my wife because she's just heavy enough and you have to lean over and all that. So, you know, so not all the time, but when my wife's back's bothering or whatever, she'll have me fucking pick her up and hand it to her. But my wife will pick her up. Only one she won't, just Raven, yeah. But that's coming, I guarantee it. My fucking wife's falling in love with Raven. My wife's getting what I'm getting out of it. You know what I mean? She saw how fucking, you know, moody she seemed to be when we first got her, you know. And compared to now, I mean, you saw her today, anybody that was watching. I mean, that initial fucking touch, and she barely fucking does anything. And I've got videos, literally, anytime that I touched her in the beginning, her fucking head would wing right around and she'd stare at my hand. And she'd be propped up like she's gonna fucking bite me, you know what I mean? But all it was is her going, hey, you fucking hurt me or you fucking do something I don't like, I'm gonna fucking bite you. But I always just fucking picked her up nice and gentle and all that. And now she realizes my touch is nothing. And it's not because she's desensitized. It's not because, oh, you know, she just looks at me as like I'm an unanimated object. No, she fucking knows that it's me. She trusts me. It's not that she, oh, I don't care about fucking somebody touching me. It's not because she fucking got to the point where she don't care. She still cares, but she knows that I'm no threat in that. So she doesn't care, you know. But yes, she just still fucking cares. She doesn't want to get hurt. She doesn't want to be fumbled around and thumped around and bashing her fucking head off shit, you know? No, she wants to be treated with respect, fucking, and I do that. So my touch is nothing, and it's because it's a respect safe thing. I'm safe now, you know, and I'm not off-putting to her. Most people I am, but no, to my snakes I'm not. You know, and that's why I say maybe I am the devil. You know, maybe I am the devil. You know, because I got great relationship with my snakes. I still say I have what everybody else that really loves animals wish, you know, that's what they all want with their animals too. Just what I got. Because I honestly feel that my animals have some sort of emotions for me, you know, because they prove it by them not having a bad attitude, them always being great with me no matter what, whether they're in blue, whether they're in shed. I've taken them out and helped them shed, and they don't care, you know. I'm a good thing. I literally think my snakes look at me as a good thing all the way around. I am overall a good thing. There isn't anything about me that really puts them off because they all just are so good for me no matter what. I I that's why I don't even pull ball pythons out anymore because I just assume everybody realizes that ball pythons are just amazing. They got the best temperaments. They're not, everybody go, oh, they're so head shy. Look, they're not. They're shy. They're a shy snake. But it's not just head shy. They're just an overall shy snake. But if you show them that you are no threat and that you're safe, and that literally you want to be a good thing. My snakes look at me as I'm a good thing. I feed them, I take care of them, I hold them, I show them respect. Everything about me, when they look at me, is a good thing because I only do good things for them. I keep them cleaned, I feed them, I fucking make sure they get plenty of time to fucking chill out and hang out with me. I let them explore. I'm not one of those keepers that are like, oh my God, I'm not a helicopter keeper. I let my snakes explore. I'm just here to make sure that they don't get into something that could possibly hurt them, or something that they shouldn't get into. Basically. But that's it. I'm not here to fucking make them do what I want. I let them do whatever the fuck they want. Within reason. They get to come out, they get to hang out. They're not fucking just kept in these fucking tubs. If they was, they'd be miserable. They'd be acting out when I pull snakes out and all that. You know? It's just not a big deal anymore. It really isn't. Nothing is a big deal when it comes to these snakes to me anymore. Nothing's a big deal. Nothing. Nothing is a big deal. Right in front of her face. Nothing's a big deal. Nothing's a big deal. I'm not a bad thing. I'm not a bad thing. Just don't be a bad thing for your fucking animals. Be a good thing. Be good to your animals, and your animals will be good to you. I mean, I've never gotten back 3 times what I've ever put into when it. That's the one thing that, to me, animals are the one thing that you'll always get back twice as much, 3 times as much as you put in. You'll never get that from fucking people. There's always going to be one person that's fucking always doing more or trying more. But when it comes to fucking animals, literally, literally, if you are good to them, they are going to be good to you, and everything is just a wonderful fucking experience. I'm changing my feeding schedule, so now I feed half one day and 3/4 days. 3 to 4 days later, I feed the other half. I'm telling you, buddy, I think you're gonna like it. I think you're gonna like it because it's nice because, like here, I never thrown any food away. And it's not because of my boas. I don't fucking rely, and I'm not saying you do either. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that anybody else is doing what I'm saying not to do. I'm just saying I love it because when I fucking fit, and I've always done that. When I had 3 snakes, they were still all fed on different nights. You know what I mean? Fucking Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Them were my nights, and I've never changed them. But as I added snakes to my collection, I just started. Oh, we're gonna do you on Monday. Oh, you're gonna be on Wednesday, and oh, you're on Saturdays, and that's just how I've done it. And I don't ever have to throw any food away, because if fucking Monday night snake fucking decides, oh, I don't want to eat tonight, I can offer it to Tuesday night snake, Wednesday night's fucking feeders. You know what I mean? Or if all of them are on a buy, then I go to Saturday snakes, you know? So they're fucking 3-4 days early. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? It makes it more, sporadic too that way. So it's not, I love it because I never throw fucking food away. And I'm not fucking feeding my boas, so I'm not throwing food away, because a lot of fucking people do that. Too many people do that. Oh, my other snakes don't eat, so I just feed it to my boas, and whether their boas should be eaten or not, they'd rather over fucking feed their snakes than fucking throw food away. And not me. I'd rather throw it away than ever feed a snake that should be held out another week at least. A couple days early, 3-4 days early, that's one thing, but not like fucking, if I feed a medium rat fucking this week, I'm not gonna feed that boa 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna wait fucking 3 weeks to a month. And yes, I go on mediums, I feed every 3 weeks. And if they start seeming like they're getting a little large, then I'll probably fucking throw them a small rat and give them fucking 3 weeks and then go back. I feed Aurora because she's eating fucking extra large mouse, but the smaller size extra large. Because that's the thing, that extra large mouse sounds huge, but they're not. You know what I mean? See, that's extra large. She eats extra large mouse, and because she's on mouse, I feed her every couple weeks. Once I get to small rats with her, I'll probably hold her out every 3 weeks on small rats. Because but she'll be on these fucking extra large mouse probably because even though, they're about the same size as her now, even though she's still growing, she'll be able to take those extra large mouse for quite a while before I could start like giving her like wean rats, because honestly, they say to fucking feed a mouse right till they can start taking small rats, but I'm not going to be able to go from mouse to small rats. I'm going to have to go extra large mouse to fucking wean rats and then go up. No, not really. I mean, I don't like to see a bump in my fucking boas, honestly. Because I lost a boa. And it was what size we were always told, same size to slightly larger. It was only slightly larger, and he had a fucking hard time, and he died. He didn't digest it. It got stuck fucking where, and I didn't even see really a bulge in him until it started actually it was starting to rot in him, and then it started bloating him. But I didn't know. I was new, and I had no idea what was going on, and I was feeding and he had, his head and his body were fucking symmetrical. He didn't have a fucking tiny ass head and a big ass body. I was feeding him like I supposed to. Even according to the guy I got him from, Pablo, because I fucking cried like a fucking bitch because I loved him so much. He was such a good boa. He was like, he was the whole reason I got fucking the rest of my boas, and why I was like, fuck this, I don't need a hook train. Look at him. Look how chill he is. And that's why I said, fuck it, I'm not using anything. And I never have. I don't even own a fucking hook. I own a paper towel roll. If I need anything, to get them out of food mode, which I don't, because I don't mess with them, during food hours. And that's the only time they're in food mode. So I've never used a paper towel roll to fucking touch them to get them out of food mode. But this is what I'm going to use if for some reason they're in a food mode. I don't. I am too. I'd rather I want it to be about the same size. I don't go slightly less. I really try to find and feed exactly the same size of them. And you know, and I've never had a problem since. You know, I mean, I was so gun shy about fucking going up on food fucking on my damn fucking, on my boas. But I was feeding rats. I fed all of them rats right from get go. I never fucking, I fed fucking a few mice in the beginning, but then I went right to rats because fucking I didn't get the memo that you're better off feeding your baby boas mouse right up till extra large mouse, and you don't swap to rats until the extra large mouse is too small, and but I feed every 2 weeks on mouse, but I also watch my boas too. That's why you gotta watch your snakes. I mean, you want the head and the body to kind of grow together. If your body is getting really big and thick, but the head's staying tiny, you're fucking feeding too often. You really want you honestly would rather have like a big head and the body to be slimmer, because it means that snake's actually been held out in between meals longer. And honestly, most breeders will tell you if they're looking at buying boas from somebody else, the first thing they look at is the head compared to the body. If it's got a great big body and a tiny ass head, they'll walk away. They don't give a fuck what's in that snake, whether it's a powerhouse or not. That snake has been power fed when the body's bigger than the fucking head, because the head grows the slowest. So you really want the head to either be bigger than the body or at least look symmetrical, like they evened out. That Jeff guy was the one, that first person I ever heard talk about it. A small rat and a pup today. Motley is on extra large rat too, but I give her the fucking smaller ones out of the bag. Because honestly, there's like 3 different fucking size mouse in that fucking extra large mouse fucking, package that I get. And it's like that with fucking all of it. I get medium rats that I swear are fucking, honestly, the size of like a big small rat, my mediums. Some of them will be the size of like a big small rat, not really what I call a medium. And same thing with wean. I'll have some fucking big wean rats that I consider really wean rat size. And then I'll have like pup size, a couple pup size in there, and then I'll have I'll have a few wean rats that are in between what wean rat size should be and what pup size is. You know what I mean? Fucking so. But yes, she's eating like extra large mouse, but I'm giving her the smaller of the extra large mouse. And I just fed her the other day, so this is what she looks like. I'll show you because, I don't care. Just because I do it doesn't mean everybody else should do it. But you see how good they are about fucking picking them up. But see, if I got her to stretch out, you wouldn't even be able to see it. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even be able to see where the food is in her. But if you look at her head and you look at her body, it looks symmetrical. Her head doesn't look like it's way too small for her body, and that's what I'm talking about. People that power feed their boas will have big old bodies and these tiny little fucking heads. And I swear to God, that same fucking guy that I watched. Did you see the guy fucking on Instagram? Fucking, he's showing off his new boas in the first few meals that he's actually fed them, Alex. But he's fucking feeding them in a cardboard box because the fucker's moving them to feed them. Because he's another idiot that fucking scared, doesn't want to get bit. So he thinks that, if I feed them in their enclosure, they get aggressive. Bullshit. That's such bullshit. You know, I said this morning before anybody was on, I said, if you're fucking that scared of fucking snakes that you fucking feed, that of getting bit, that you think that you have to move your snakes to feed them, you shouldn't have snakes. Because getting bit is just part of it. No, a lot of us haven't gotten bit and probably won't ever. But not everybody is like everybody else. So even I had it in my head, had to have it in my head, and had it in my head. I do not want to see that side of a fucking snake ever. You know, but if I'm going to have snakes, eventually I'm going to get fucking bit. And I did, but luckily by baby ball pythons. My boas have never bit me, and I don't think they ever will. But I don't do stupid shit like fucking moving them to feed them. You know, idiots fucking think that, oh, snakes, if you feed them where they fucking live, they get fucking, they just look at us as that's what you're doing. No, it's because those people that fucking get bit by the snakes when they go to feed them is because those fucking people only fucking handle them to clean them and or interact with them when they cleaning them and to feed them. So there's only two things that snake's got to fucking think about when those people approach him. They go, well, I haven't gone to the bathroom, so it must be fucking food. So when they go and they approach their fucking snakes, they automatically think, oh, it's fucking food time. If you hold your fucking snake and you hold them on a regular and you do it on whatever fucking time of day you feel like doing it, but have yourself a set fucking schedule when you feed and just don't handle them during that fucking hour, that hour or two around feeding time. That's the only time I don't fucking mess around with my snakes is during feeding time. The rest of it, I'll come in here at 9 o'clock, fucking stop pulling snakes out again. I do it whenever I feel like having them out because you want them to fucking realize that, oh, the number one thing they think of is when we approach them, I'm gonna be held. Not fucking, you don't want to have your routine instilled in your snake. I get fed and I get cleaned, and every once in a while I get fed, but it's so seldom that it's most of the time it's the one or two things. Either I'm getting cleaned, but I haven't gone to the bathroom. They know they haven't gone to the bathroom, so they're going, well, what is it then? I'm probably getting fed. And then these fuckers get bit. It's not because they're food aggressive, it's because you fucking idiots don't hold your snakes. You don't have a bond. You know, you've got to fucking bond with these animals. You've got to fucking show them that we are more than just cleaners and fucking feeders. You want to interact with them. They enjoy it. You know, they enjoy it. Fucking baby animals are the fucking best because they don't fucking have any idea that anything is bad. And if they only have good experiences in the very beginning, those are the experiences that they build on. They're not building on fucking scared, you know, they're not fucking thinking everybody in everything out there is scary and nasty. Just like we find out and we figure out by keeping snakes that they're not scary and nasty at all. They're the total opposite. They can be so docile, so fucking great temperamented, better than any fucking person I ever ran into. You know, they let you know right off the fucking bat. Animals fucking look at you and tell you exactly where you stand with them. There's no fucking, they don't fucking, you know, they don't fucking hide it. If they like you, they like you. If they don't, they fucking show you that too. Fucking, there's no fucking fakeness in animals. Definitely not in snakes. You know exactly where you stand with your snakes. Fucking, you know, easily by the way your interactions are. If you got great interactions and you can just go and fucking take any fucking snake out you want. This is Corona that's bit my wife 3 times. You know, boom. She's in shed. Her eyes just came out of blue. Boom. You know, I mean, it's never a big deal. They don't care. They're all fucking sitting here sleeping. Look, this girl's in her box. What did she do? Nothing. Didn't even move. Watch. Look at this. Why? Because I have this. When she's in her hide, fucking, she didn't go, oh, I'm being fed or I'm going to be clean. She knows that fucking this isn't food time and she knows she's not dirty. She knew exactly what was going on. Dad's going to interact with me of some sort. Of some sort. Dad is going to do something, whether I just reach in and give her pats and then say goodbye and close her up or take her out. She knows that it's going to be some sort of interaction. But it's not a threat. Nothing is a threat with her. You know, this little guy, my spider, it's got some spider in him, but he doesn't have the wobble and all that. This is Marvin. You know, there you go. You know, Marvin. Isn't he pretty? He is wicked pretty. He does still have something amiss with him, you know, but he doesn't head wobble or anything like that, but he does have like some quirkiness to him, you know. He's got some spider quirkiness, but it's not so much the fucking head wobble. He doesn't corkscrew. It's just he will look at you and tilt his head. You know what I mean? When he's looking at anything or looking up at you, it's never like this. It's always like head tilted sideways. You know what I mean? When he fucking looks at, when you put food in front of him, he goes fucking and looks at it sideways. You know, when all my other snakes are staring right at it with their head flat, he's always got his head like tilted. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the, you know, that spider in him. But he doesn't have the wobble. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't corkscrew. So that's minor. Well, I can live with that. You know what I mean? I can deal with that mininess. But Greenhound, still, I would never fucking, I'm not going to breed either one of them. Even him not having like really any, you know, of the bad issues of spider, I still wouldn't breed him. You know, but I'm happy to have him. He's got that awesome fucking head stamp, you know. Looks like a Martian with a big head and a little tiny body. Fucking Captain. Captain still wants to come out. I haven't been, but since that last time I told you with my new Hypo IMG, the one that didn't want to eat, laugh all out, now she eats like a champ. I need to pull out a small and a pup. Oh, I thought that was Alex. That's fucking that was Evan that was saying he's gonna pull food out. I don't, Alex, because I am so afraid that I'll lose another boa. It hurts so bad losing, and I don't give a fuck. I cried fucking like a little bitch because I felt so bad because I felt I had fucking done him wrong. You know what I mean? Even though I knew really it wasn't anything I did, but I was like, I had to have because I'm the one that fed him, you know, and that's why he had the hard time. And then Pablo says, dude, you didn't do anything wrong. He goes, I've been watching you. He goes, you're doing everything the way you're supposed to. He said, it definitely wasn't too big because I couldn't even see the fucking lump in him until like fucking 4 or 5 days later. Then it started swelling because it was rotten inside of him. You know, and I didn't realize it till the day he actually died. And yeah, and I mean, and Roscoe was so good because, like I said, he was like the total opposite of every fucking boa constrictor I ever thought of. I mean, literally, he was like fucking puppy dog tame, like even more tame than my ball pythons when I first got him. You know what I mean? He wasn't runny. You could just tell he was awesome. And I felt so bad. I felt like I had done him wrong, which it's on me. I'm the keeper. You know, it's on me. Whatever happens is it's on us. And but my buddy Pablo says no. He says sometimes it happens. He goes sometimes fucking they have a hard time digesting, and he goes it's just part of it. He goes, there's nothing that fucking we can do to fucking know whether, Evie cuts her fucking trims her fucking rats and her mouse fucking claws on her fucking frozen thawed. I know it sounds stupid, but you know what? That right there could save her fucking one of her snakes from ever fucking dying. Just because, for all I know, it might have been just that because their claws are sharp. I've gotten fucking scratched and fucking drawn blood from, rat fucking claws, fingernails poking through the fucking bag, for fuck's sakes. They're wicked sharp. People don't realize how fucking sharp rats' fucking claws actually are. But Alex, fucking hit me up anytime. You got time to fucking chat this weekend or whatever, fucking or anytime. I know there's a big fucking time difference, fucking, because when I was talking Joe the last time, fucking, we started talking at 9 o'clock and at my time, because it was like, what, fucking 6 o'clock, something like that, his time, and Christ fucking, I still wanted to fucking sit there and shoot the shit with him, but it got 11 o'clock, 11:30, and I was like, dude, I'm sorry, but we got to go to bed, but it's that time change. It sucks. But if you get time this weekend or whatever and you want to fucking shoot the shit, dude, I'm all for it. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow, but I'm not going to make any promises. It's supposed to fucking snow tomorrow, so I might just fucking chill out and take care of the snow and then come on Sunday. But at some point, I will be on this weekend. I just don't know whether it's going to be tomorrow or Sunday. But I am out of here for now, though. Fucking, I'm out of here for today. I got running around to do this afternoon and all that. The biggest thing is I want to get Raven out. I hadn't held her in 6 fucking days, and I hate that. But it's because she was fucking, it wasn't because I didn't want to hold her. It's because she was digesting. And after fucking the 4th day and her not going to the bathroom, I knew. I was like, it's got to be close to her going into shed then. Because she never sits for 6 days in her hide. And the only time she actually sits in her hide for any length of time is when she's going fucking into shed. Yes, I'll be back on, but like I said, you feel free fucking to text me or whatever anytime, Alex. You're not bothering me. Any of you guys. If I don't get right back to you, I will get back. Fucking, you're not bothering me. I don't want anybody to think they're bothering me. Because you don't even have to send me necessary questions either. I mean, you guys got something good going on, like fucking Alex. Fucking Alex Snake fucking ate, and Alex was all excited and fucking texted me. Fucking, I'm all fucking good with that kind of thing too. You don't necessarily have to even fucking have a question. You can just fucking drop a fucking, text and say, hey man, just want to say hi. I appreciate all that too. I appreciate everybody on Instagram that's fucking been following me. I fucking over fucking 5,100 now. Fucking, I got fucking 1,800 fucking views on that fucking video, Roxy, but I think most of it's because everybody fucking upset. You're always gonna have somebody upset with the way you do stuff. It don't matter what you do. I could have fucking the most beautiful fucking enclosures set up, and I'd still have fucking people that would be upset. So I don't even let it bother. I'm not even gonna let that shit bother me anymore, because I see so many people get shit on that I think of fucking housing the animals great, and and then I see other people that are still doing all right and that their snakes are happy, healthy, and then you see fucking everybody fucking thinks that because they're not doing everything the way fucking that they like to do things, that it's wrong. And there are multiple ways to get to the same fucking place that everybody wants to be, with healthy, happy, great temperamented animals. You know, you don't have to fucking necessarily fucking have these big elaborate. I mean, I would love to. I wish I had the money for all that. And there's going to be people out there, well, if you can't do that for your animals, you shouldn't have them. Well, guess what? These animals are probably getting better taken care of here at my house, fucking with me, than anywhere else. And that's just the way I look at it. That I guarantee you, there ain't nobody, just because they got these big fancy fucking enclosures compared to mine and all that, does not mean that they love their animals any more than I do. It just means they have fucking, you know, more money to spend on that shit than I do. Because even if I did have that kind of money, I would still probably be going and buying Retech fucking racks. I'd buy a Retech rack and I'd house my boas in it. So you can say what you want. It isn't just because I'm broke. Fucking even if I had the money, I'd still go rack system of some sort. I guarantee it, because it works good for me and it fucking fits my style of life. It works for them. They're perfectly happy, healthy fucking animals. If they weren't, they'd fucking be hissing and bitey and acting a fucking ass. Trust me. We all act an ass when we are not happy. We fucking always know a way. There's always a way to fucking show people when we're not happy. And animals do the same thing, that just like we are. If they're unhappy, they're gonna act out and they're gonna do something. They're gonna find something to fucking show you that just how unhappy they are if you don't pay attention. You know. But I try to do my damnedest to pay attention, because I want my animals to be happy, healthy. And that means every time that I have interactions with them, I should have the same interactions I've been having for the last 6 years. Everything should be wonderful. No. And I I know I'm going to get fried nuts for it, but I'm telling you, I honestly think that's why I've got the temperament that I do with my boas. You know, and yes, with my ball pythons too. They like feeling safe and secure. You know, and some yes, fucking I'm sure now I might be able to go different enclosures with them, but I'm at the point that I finally got everything dialed in. I know how many times I need to check on them throughout the day. And if I had them in big enclosures here, I wouldn't be able to have the humidity would never be right. So I would be fighting the humidity fucking issue no matter what. Even if my snakes fucking did wonderful and they were fine, feeling like they're out in the open in this big old fucking space, even though it's a nice space and all that, and it's pleasant looking to us and all that, doesn't mean that fucking it would be right for me to have that style enclosure, because it's not. I had such a hard time trying to keep Cleo at the right fucking humidity, and even using ReptiChip. It would spike and then it would drop. And that was fucking taping off every fucking goddamn vent there was on her enclosure. Which all that also does is limit them on fresh air. You know? So I really don't want them lacking anything. So they're not lacking humidity. They get plenty of fresh air because I'm always in here opening up their fucking enclosures and all that. And this room is wide open and we've got airflow in my house. You know, it's not just stagnant fucking air in here. And it's not just stagnant air in their tubs. They get opened up 2 or 3 times a day, because literally, I don't just look at gauges. I go and open them up, stick my hand in there, because these gauges do malfunction. Fucking, you know, the gauges are only still there because they still work. The ones that are missing gauges is because I'm not replacing them anymore. I know now what humidity there is just by feeling the paper towel. I know whether I need to put more in there or if I'm good for a few hours. You know, I don't need the gauges anymore. The gauges honestly were for me because I wanted to make sure that I was keeping them. I didn't want low humidity and I didn't want it too high. I didn't want respiratory infection. You know, I was so worried about that, and I was worried about scale rot. Scale rot happens from having high humidity for way too long. And low humidity can give you RI, just like having it too high for too long can cause RI. You really want to find a happy medium. My happy medium is 70 to 80%. That's where I like to keep mine. I will let it get down to 60, but that's when I go, okay, it's time to fucking spray. So, but I do. Sometimes I have to spray in here 2, 3 times a day. Sometimes it's normally once in the morning and once before I go to bed, and they're fine. You don't have to worry about a few hours of them being low humidity. It's days. You don't want days of low humidity. That's will cause RI. Not just a few hours, not one day it drops and then you get it under control. No, if it's days of low, that's what will happen. Days of too high, that's what can happen. But anyway, I'm out of here for today, but if anybody wants to hit me up, all you got to do is holler at me. I'll always get back to you. That's how I roll. But anyway, if you can't be good at it, people. We'll see you sometime this weekend. And have a great weekend if I don't see you, but I'll be around at some point. But anyway, cheers everyone. Thank you for hanging out. I do appreciate it. You too, Alex. Thank you, brother.